Hi, I'm Joanne Klepal with Live Your Yellow Brick Road. In the last segment, we spoke about what NLP or Neuro-Linguistic programming is. And today, we're going to talk about why change is so hard. So this is part one of why change is so hard. So let's start by thinking about our mind as a piece of technology or software application. Now think about some of the applications you use on a regular basis. Your cell phone, Google Maps, Instagram, Facebook, your email, a Word document, your online banking system, and so on. Now when you think about those applications, you as the user can only use them as they were designed and within the constraints and limitations of how the programs, that were designed, right? So for example, let's take your online banking system. Let's say that you wanted to access a transaction from 10 years ago. And your online banking system is only programmed to allow you to view up to 7 years. So you're actually restricted by how the software is programmed. And that program controls really all you can do as a user. And that program, the software also organizes and stores all the data which you have inputted, right? Okay, so what happens when you try to access that 10-year-old transaction? You get in there, you try and access it, you continue to try and access it. Guess what? That's right. No matter how many times you try and access that 10-year-old transaction, when your program was designed to only show you up to 7 years, you're going to get error messages. So you're at the mercy of the software until it's reprogrammed. And when it's reprogrammed, the user and software become in alignment. Now, let's think of your mind as consisting of user and software, where your conscious is the user and your subconscious is the software. The user is the one that's thinking and analyzing, and your user is the one that's consciously setting a goal. For instance, if you want to lose a certain amount of weight, or you want to earn a specific amount of income, that's your user, your conscious, that's doing that. The software or subconscious is driving the behavior based upon how it was programmed. For instance, whether you follow a good exercise regime or not, or whether you exercise good portion control or not, right? So what happens? What do you think happens when the user and software, your conscious and subconscious behavior, are not aligned? That's right. You get error messages. So let's take a couple of examples. You want to lose 10 pounds, but your behavior doesn't align with the healthy exercise regime, which your user consciously knows is needed to lose weight. Another is you want to increase your sales, but you're not taking the actions you consciously know are required to grow your business. That might mean being more visible, right? It might be being able to promote better. And your programming, might tell you something different. It might tell you that you're not worthy of having a successful business. Another example would be you want a healthy long-term relationship, but you continue to choose and end up in relationships with the same unhealthy patterns that are not aligned with what you consciously say that you want. And this is again because the user, your conscious, and the software, your unconscious, are not aligned. Your conscious is the one saying it wants one thing, but your subconscious was programmed to do and behave a different way. And therefore, you struggle to make lasting improvements or lasting change. So, if you want to make successful and lasting change, you must update your software program. Now, you're wondering probably now when and how your subconscious is programmed and how you can reprogram it. And I'll touch on those topics on the next updates. In the meantime, you can go to liveyourYellowbrickRoad.com for more information. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Cheers.